Good Saturday evening. What's going on, folks? Earthmaster here, checking in on the Earthquake Live 3D stream here. August 17th, 2020 is the date, 9:10 p.m. West Coast time. Latest quake on the map around the globe. Out there in Hawaii, a 2.9 earthquake. Nothing major, just still seeing a little bit of average activity in that region there. A lot of this activity around the globe, pretty old. You can tell by the red color rings and whatnot here, like this 5.2 and other quakes here in the Fiji area, just about ready to drop off that 24-hour hold threshold area. Some renewed deep earthquake activity south of Fiji. You can see that 4.9 quake right there. If I can get it to click, maybe not, or maybe it's a 4.8, 4.4. There we go. 508 kilometers below surface there for that pretty deep earthquake, that 4.4 magnitude quake there. And as far as activity around the globe, hold on one second here, let me switch back here to 2.9. Swing back over here. Just gonna do a short update, folks. It's been a pretty crazy, interesting day. Yellowstone map real quick, not a whole lot of activity. I guess there's going to be some snow up there coming in tonight around the Yellowstone, Montana area, and winter is looking like it's knocking on the door up there. That's kind of cool. There's still 96 degrees here today in California. Pretty crappy to say the least. Earthquake activity around the country here in the United States, pretty minimal for the 2.5 map. Oklahoma seen a pretty good flurry of earthquakes over the last week or so. Nothing major, but still some movement going on over there near, it looks like Nardin, probably pronounced that wrong too, and Crescent, Oklahoma, up there near Ponica City. Not for sure if this is fracking related. More than likely it is, though. Let's see what we got here on the satellite view. There's fracking operations all over the place out there, specifically for this area. You can see looks like I'm not for sure. Definitely some houses out there, but I'm not 100% sure what these things are. Or windmills. Okay, now I can see them here. I was like, what the heck are those? You gotta look up above for the shadow there. The windmill's pretty neat looking. As far as these earthquakes going on over here, I don't see any fracking operations here in the region, but that doesn't mean there isn't any within the vicinity. Let's see here. Let's zoom over to Southern Cal real quick. A little earthquake cluster there around the Ridgecrest region with the latest 2.1 on the map there. Overall, general activity pretty quiet for the most part here in Southern California. That includes areas northward as well to Northern California, and up here in Washington, still seeing some earthquake activity north of Seattle, 2.3. Cluster of quakes in Idaho again. Overall, pretty quiet activity, folks, globally. No major quakes to report out there, which is kind of odd for this extended period of time that we've seen, you know, not a whole lot of large quakes out here. So just a little quiet spell that we're going underneath right now. So let's see here, tremor map real quick in the Pacific Northwest. You can see this is like day, I don't know, it started on the 4th, so we're looking at quite a few days there of tremor activity in the Pacific Northwest of Washington and Vancouver Island area. The only thing different tonight, looks like the activity is stretching down into southern California, or southern Oregon a little bit there underneath the North American continent there. Cascadia subduction zone where this tremor has taken place. There are 357 epicenters of tremor being reported just today. So it looks like it may be dwindling down a tad bit here and going, you know, kind of migrating a little bit away from the main cluster of tremors that we've been seeing over the past week and a half, 2 weeks. Starting to see some spread out of the tremor there. Let's do a real quick update on the today in earthquake history. I wonder if that's going to cover the, let's see here, let's go over here to the 17th, right? Today is the 17th. Let's see, now that's kind of interesting there. We'll have to check something here real quick because I've been seeing all over Facebook about the Oh, the earthquake that struck back in, when was it, 1989, San Francisco region, or just south of there. Can't remember exactly what that is, and I'm really surprised the USGS doesn't have that on there. So for their list, they have a 6.7 north of New Zealand, 1977, a pretty big earthquake there on October 17th, 1977. Also 8.1 quake there in the Peru area, 1966. Quite a few injuries and whatnot there. (1989). See, I remember that earthquake back then, the Loma Prieta earthquake. Why doesn't the USGS have that on here? That's kind of strange, right? A little bit on the strange side. It's a significant earthquake that took place. Maybe these are a little bit more important, right? I doubt it. So in 1989, the Loma Prieta earthquake occurred on California's central coast on October 17th at 5:04 p.m. I remember exactly where I was at. I lived about 90 miles north of the Bay Area. And my mom, of course, I was young. Still living with my parents, obviously. And I remember, I think I was playing some video games or something on the Nintendo. And my mom had these wind chimes in the house there, and they started ringing, making the noise that the wind chimes do. And I looked over at them. I was like, wow, man, must be getting windy outside or something. But I look, and the window's not even open. There's no fans on. And that's about the time my dad came in and said, what's going on? I'm getting dizzy outside. So yeah, we definitely felt that earthquake there back in 1989. That was during the World Series there. Pretty important earthquake. Did not specifically strike on the San Andreas Fault. Let's see, northeast of Santa Cruz on a section of the San Andreas Fault system, and was named for the nearby Loma. Pretty sure it was just off of it, though. I've seen a couple articles stating that wasn't specifically on the San Andreas, but either way, it was a major earthquake. That earthquake was a 6.9, the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake, 6.9 quake. Pretty big earthquake back in that day. Definitely will ring with me for the rest of my life. I remember watching all the craziness on TV. It was pretty eye-opening there. And unfortunately, that will repeat itself there when another big one decides to hit the area. San Francisco is definitely earthquake prone, and that's going to happen again, unfortunately. All right, folks, we're jumping off here. I just want to do a quick update video. I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to go to bed, I think, on a Saturday night at 9:18. I don't know, maybe I'll stay up all night. I highly doubt it. I appreciate the folks there mentioning about the, I can't remember what the name was last night there as far as that pronunciation error, but I appreciate the folks there keying up, leaving a comment about the correct pronunciation. Some of these weird names, it just doesn't click with me. I don't study pronunciations for a living. So when I see a weird name, I'm going to attempt to say it like I see it. Seen a couple negative comments in there as well, but it's all good. Have a good night, folks. We're out of here. Stay safe. Peace out.